Good evening, everybody. Good evening. It is your girl, Olive Priscilla Vega. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing tonight's Oh Wow Spotlight series, and I'm so happy to have you here. Come on in. Tonight, we're going to be talking to one of my wonderful friends and business partner, Iris Soto-Cruz. So come on in. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, a little about what we're doing, and then we're going to have a phenomenal conversation with Iris. Hi, Iris. I see that you're here. Hey, Shanira. Hey, Amber. Guys, do me a favor. If you will just go ahead and share this for me. Just hit the share button and just tell everybody, come check out the latest edition or episode, however you like to call it, of the Oh Wow Spotlight series. I'm telling you, I've been having such a phenomenal time doing this. I started doing this. Well, let me tell you what it's all about. Hey, Amber, how are you? Let me tell you guys what this is all about. So I do this post called Oh Wow, and Oh Wow stands for Olive's Words of Wisdom, little play. I just do a post so that I can share a little bit of motivation or inspiration. Hopefully it reaches somebody. Hopefully it touches somebody's heart. And, you know, it just brings a little bit of brightness or sunshine to their day. And so in doing that, I said, you know what? I wanted to challenge myself to do something a little bit different, get out of my own comfort zone. So I figured I could do something where I could have conversations with people and spread the oh wow that way. So that's what we're doing. Excuse me. So that's what we're doing. So we've done, I think, about 6 of these already. You can always go back and just type in Oh Wow Spotlight Series and catch any that you've missed. But that's pretty much it. So my name is Olive Priscilla Vega. I am a proud independent consultant for Paparazzi Accessories, and I provide you all with fabulous $5 accessories for work, for play, and for slay. I like to be known as your jewelry superhero, but we're not really talking jewelry per se tonight. Tonight, we're just going to have a great conversation so you guys can learn a little bit more about Iris, who she is, and her journey as an entrepreneur, because you never know, there are other entrepreneurs or people who want to be entrepreneurs out there, and it's always great to get a little bit of insight into how people are dealing with owning their own businesses and managing life alongside of starting a new business and so forth. So guys, if you don't mind, go ahead and like this, go ahead and share this. I'd actually want to make sure that I share it myself if I can find it, because you guys know I'm technically going crazy sometimes. So let me just make sure I grab it myself, and then we're gonna get started. We're gonna have a ball. So Iris, I hope that you're as excited as I am, because I've been thinking about this all day. And let me just share it one more place. And all right, we're good. So so we're going to talk to Iris, going to learn a little bit about Iris, going to learn about her business. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask questions. You can type in your questions during the while we're talking, or you can wait till the end for any questions that you have. So let me go ahead and bring Iris on. And I'm assuming that you can hear me, because nobody has said that my lips are moving, but nothing is happening. Still getting used to having headphones. My son hooked me up. I told him I needed some headphones, and he brought me these AirPods. And look at the cute little case that he brought for it to go in. He knows I'm a Harry Potter fanatic, so he brought me this. So this is so cute. And then O for Olive. And that was from my big little sister, Shalon. So, okay, so let's get started. Let me go ahead and get Iris on here.
Hi,
Iris! Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Awesome. First and foremost, thank you so much for doing this. I know that I ask people, and sometimes they're kind of like, yeah, I'll do it. But I appreciate everyone who says, they'll go ahead and do it. So thank you so much for being here tonight.
Oh, you're
Um,
welcome.
so I'll tell people, like, you and we go back a little ways.
hmm
Iris and I used to work for the same company. And Iris actually used to be one of my managers.
Hmm.
So I got a lot of guidance and tutelage and coaching and mentoring from Iris myself. But we always had a really good relationship, and I just thought you were a phenomenal manager to begin with. Anyway, you're very, very
Oh, thank
creative,
you.
which is one of the things that I love about you. Um, Iris put together my bouquet for my wedding because we got married
Oh,
in the
yes, I
Dominican
remember.
Republic, and I knew I couldn't bring my flowers back, and I was going to be heartbroken. So I asked her to do a bouquet for me. So she did that, and she gave me my second bouquet to throw because they wasn't getting my bouquet, and she did the boutonnieres for the guys also. So,
Uh-huh.
so
I
yes, you will
remember that.
always be forever part of my wedding story. So let's just start by telling everybody who you are, what your
Sure.
business name is. Give them your website also so that they can see your stuff
Hmm.
when they get a chance also.
Hmm. So my name is Iris Soto-Cruz. I represent, like you guys, I'm an independent consultant now for my name. My business name is Prettier and Bling, and actually my wife and I came up with it the same night that I actually joined um, the family, and I'll call it that for now, because I didn't know I didn't know what to call it. I was like, what do I name myself? Well, I want
Uh-huh.
to represent, um, and so forth came the name. And then from there, my website, Prettier and Bling, thanks to the guidance of you, letting me know, secure the name, secure it, because if you don't secure it, someone else might get it. So
Yes.
that's part of the journey, and that's basically it. And I've been with Paparazzi with you guys for 2.5 months.
Wow, it
I
seems
actually
longer than
started.
that.
I know it does. It does. July 31st was the day, I believe it was, and then August 1st was my launch. And then I think that was the long day, 7 days. I think it was.
Well,
So,
thank
and
you.
I've been enjoying the journey so far, so everything's good. Hmm.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So why don't you tell everybody what made you decide to join Paparazzi? And now that you're here, it's been a short period, even though it might feel a little bit longer because we're constantly doing things. But tell them why you joined and what makes you want to
Yes.
continue to stay and do this.
So, like and why, and it's obvious, it's to make money, right?
Hmm.
Making money is one of those things that I didn't think. I've done things before on the side, whether it's, selling for a company, whether it's, all products, whether it's facial products, whatever the causes are. And, I found that I never had an attraction to it. So I remember that you were selling
Hmm.
paparazzi, and that was a year ago. And I said, you know what? Let me ask Priscilla if she's still doing it, and if you're, how does it work?
Hmm.
And my first main focus was money, and I was thinking of doing something that wasn't costly to the customer, right? Because
Hmm.
all these products are wonderful. A lot of them cost a lot of money, but right now we're
True.
in an economy where people want to invest in themselves, but not spend all that. I don't know where that money's coming. So that's what I was thinking
Correct. Hmm.
about. And I said, you know what? I want to make money, but I don't want to feel so horrible about how I'm getting the money, and I want to feel good about myself. And that's the
Hmm.
first thought when I started joining, when I asked you the questions and I started
Yeah.
asking, the information.
And now that you've been here for a minute.
You know what? I've been here. It it feels like it's more than 2.5, close to 3 months.
Uh-huh.
I have grown as an individual. There has been some challenges. My wife and some close friends have said to me, you have never put yourself out there. As a manager slash director in my organization now, you
Hmm.
have to have a persona. You have to have a presentation for yourself because people are counting on you in
Correct.
terms of what they see, in terms of, they're coming from different walks of life, and you have to put this facade of you're okay to help others. And
Hmm.
this was very difficult because in the 2.5 motivation quotes and the series, Star series is amazing. Election. I
Mm-hmm.
had to post those selfies. I never used to do that. People were saying, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm sharing." And it was a difficult journey. So, the the investment of making money, I didn't realize that the true investment was in me. And
Yes.
it's been challenging. I'm not going to say it's easy, because it's not. Making
Mm-hmm.
money is not easy, because if it was
Correct.
easy, everybody would be a millionaire, right? The struggle is there, but with the sisterhood, the Papa sisters, as we're known now, right? We're all there to give positive affirmation. And
Mm-hmm.
when we're gearing to the left, instead of saying you're doing something wrong, it's shown as this is the way you're doing it. So what is it? You correct your course, because in actuality,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know what, we're not here to bring people down. We're all
Absolutely.
have different backgrounds, growth. We don't
Mm-hmm.
all go to the same spot, but we want to make sure we carry everybody, and that's what I like about it. So that's what's making me stick around. I know right now there's a lot of things that are going to happen, but I have the reinforcement to get there, to help
Yeah.
others, and to help myself, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's
Yeah.
making me stay even more.
We definitely believe in side by side. We walk together, we work together, we figure things out
Yes.
together. If somebody knows something, we share the information. It's not
Yes.
proprietary information. If I got it, you can't have it. Because if I win, you win. If
Right.
you win, I win. So we just we
Yes.
we take care of each
Yes.
other. Um, so what have you enjoyed so far the most about being a consultant?
You know what what I have found as being a consultant is, in terms of my customers, is that, some of them are eager to know, but hesitant to ask. Some of them
Okay.
want to see more jewelry, but they hesitate. I don't know if it's maybe because they're not sure how they're going to wear it, or
Mm-hmm.
if they feel there is a value to it. I'm not sure, but I find that it's nice to to bring something out of people, right? Because even with these live sessions, I see the interaction, and I
Mm-hmm.
see, how people, oh, can I have that? Oh, no, I don't want this. Oh, and you start seeing a different side of people that you don't even know, or people you don't even know are
True.
in some of the men that have joined my set. That's new, but you know what? There is a clientele. So it's making me happy, the consulting, and also showing what I have and living with it too has helped. So
Mm-hmm.
it's making my life being fun as a consultant, if that makes any sense to you.
No, it makes a lot of sense. I'm like, I know what you do for a living, and it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of stress, and it's a lot of
Oh,
pressure. But to be able to to be able to do
yeah.
something where you get some pleasure out of it, and you're helping is an amazing thing.
Mhm.
Um, what do you love about our jewelry? And tell us how it's made an impact on your customers' lives.
What I love about the jewelry, and I took a moment to actually look back at some of the historical jewelry, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that there's a growth. There's a lot of urban jewelry. It's not catered
Mm-hmm.
to one ethnicity or one race, kind of, it's kind of broadened. So I have things that will tailor to young people, that will tailor to old
Mm-hmm.
souls, that will tailor to, they're not even sure they're seeking. Some that don't like the bling, but they want to be blinging, if that's a way of looking at it. They want to
Mm-hmm.
stand out. It's unique. What I like is that none of these pieces you will find in any of the stores that are still available. They're made, and you could tell they're handmade, and there's precision in it, and sometimes you'll get one piece, one of a kind, and you can be proud
Mm-hmm.
enough to say, you know what, I have a one of a kind. It's not like I bumped into somebody across the street and say, oh, look, they have the same thing.
Right.
And then everything is not sold in bundles, which I love. You make your own bundle. So like I have
Mm-hmm.
man's the neck things the men's jewelry on. I have something different with the earrings, something that you can
Right.
alternate. It's not
Mm-hmm.
set in stone. So it's not one gender, it's all genders, because right now, whatever you love, I love. I love to love whatever it is that you want. And I think that
Right.
that's what I like about the jewelry. And it's always changing. And I see it's always changing.
Yes.
So it changes with the fall and it changed with the summer, because the package that I got is totally different than the fall than what we're getting now. So it's
Correct.
completely changed. So I
Yeah.
can only expect the next summer
we
evolution.
have
So
we haven't
that's what
even
I like,
seen
that it
all of
evolves.
fall yet, so we still got a ways
No,
to go. But yeah,
absolutely.
that is one of the wonderful things that I love about
Hmm.
this company is the fact that we get new inventory Monday through
Right.
Friday. So there's
Yes.
always going to be something to purchase that fits your taste, fits your
Hmm.
customer's taste, and it'll
Yeah.
always be new. So we're not stuck with you get a set of jewelry for the fall and a set of jewelry for the summer, and then you just have to work through that
Right.
for the rest of the year. So that's one of the things that I really love about it. And as you said, that there's such a wide variety. If you like a short necklace, if you
Yes.
like a long necklace, if you like a bling, if you want pearls, if you want, something that's more Fifth Avenue or something that's a little more edgy and urban, band in my hair, the jewelry is versatile. Will pair with something a year from now. So, I love the
Right.
versatility of it. So,
Hmm.
as a consultant in the last 2.5 months, what type of challenges have you encountered, and how have you overcome them? Because there are going to be a lot of people like they're consultants who have been doing this for 5 years, who've been doing this for 9 years. There's a consultant out there who might be watching now who's been doing this for 4 days. So we're all in different journeys. How did
Yeah.
you? What type of obstacles have you come across or challenges?
One of the biggest challenges that I've overcome, I'm still overcoming, is
Mm-hmm.
what I like and prefer. And I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to try and explain it, which is
Okay.
getting away from the mindset of I'm buying jewelry for me.
Okay. I know what you're saying.
That is one of the challenges that I have, due to the fact that every time I go in and I purchase items,
Mm-hmm.
I now continue to say in my mind, saying, you have a variety of customers. Okay.
Yes.
Don't just pick for you, pick for, pretend that you are their personal shopper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just grab what you can for what your budget is for, right? Because obviously I'm building my business and I don't want to be in the under in my money that's coming in,
Mm-hmm.
but want to be at least parallel. So I grab. So I have changed the way I look when I go shopping, you could say, right? When I'm
Yeah.
grabbing those items that are coming in, new releases. The other challenges has been, a regular, so it's mixed,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I have learned that it's okay not to feel guilty if after you finish your other job, you want to take a 30-minute nap just to reset to then start your other business. But know that you have a commitment to your second business, because whatever you put in
Absolutely.
is what you pull out, right? So if I
Absolutely.
only invest an hour, I'm only going to get that much of an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So time management is challenging, because I also have my family, and season is coming where everything is cooking, cooking, cooking. For the Latino families, always cooking, cooking, cooking,
Yes.
you know. So I have to budget that time for family and friends, but I also have to say, if I want to get to where I want to go, they not now, but I am going to go to it and then get to it when I can,
Right.
and to make that commitment and to fulfill it.
Mm-hmm.
I've also found that sometimes unexpected things do happen, more so
That's
than I
true.
want to explain. So it's like whether it's family or friends, there's like little hurdles that always come up, and I wouldn't call them kind of like bumps in a road, but it's like a road that all of a sudden closes. So it's like, let's say I have to go live at 8 o'clock. All of a sudden, I might get a phone call at 8 o'clock, 7:59. And it happened to me. My daughter
Mm-hmm.
actually called me And she actually just recently moved out, and she received a letter in the mail, and she's calling me, and I'm like, I have a minute to go live. So I'm
Uh-huh.
like, wow, it's like I've told my family my schedule, I've told them everything, and then I still get the phone call. I'm like, so it's like I am in a business. So because they're seeing that I'm having fun, they don't think of it as my business. But I'm like,
Right.
it's my business. I need your help and support. So it's like, okay, if you don't hang up, I'm gonna hang up. And I unfortunately I say, okay, I'll call you back later. Bye. And I hung up because it's one of those things that it's like roadblocks are gonna happen, but you have to stand up, and you have, if this is what you want, you have to
Mm-hmm.
put your foot forward. Everything is there for you. You just have to reach challenges
Yeah.
that I've had personally.
And those are, listen, those are everyday challenges that people are going to come across. The challenge that you have with buying the
Mm-hmm.
jewelry, we've all had that challenge, because we know what we like, and we're going to immediately gravitate towards that. You go like, ooh, but um, part of grow into being a stylist. You're a style consultant. So you recognize that you
Yes.
have to get other pieces and other styles of jewelry. And not only
Mm-hmm.
for your customers, but you need to get them for yourself, because you don't even realize that you like something until you have it sometimes. You don't see how
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can pair this particular necklace with this particular bracelet. It may not have occurred to you. So one of the great things we get to do is we get to order jewelry so we can play with jewelry, so that we can
Mm-hmm.
then help our customers
Yeah.
see what they can do with these things also. So I think that's pretty cool.
True.
Um, and then as far as working the business, like I said, I admire your spirit and what you do, because you're working a high pressure full time job as a director, and then you are dedicated. I know for a fact that you spend more than an hour a day working this business. And I know for a fact that you want to get a lot out of this business. So you put the work in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that if you have a question or a concern or anything, that you go and you look for information, because you'll always text me like, I looked for this
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't find it. So can I call you? It's like, you know, and that's part of being a business owner. Part of being an entrepreneur and a business owner is
Yeah.
being able to be self-sufficient. As a consultant, we are never going to leave you out there. You're always going to get assistance. But the
No.
key here is that for you to be the most successful in your business, you have to be self-sufficient. And you do that before
Mm-hmm.
you reach out to get an answer. You go searching for the answer. So that's pretty good. That I love that about you. But that's my Iris.
Thank you. I try.
So you were talking about, life in general. How do you
Mm-hmm.
balance all of that out? Um, you're a wife, you're a mom, you're a full time. It's not even 9 to 5, because we know these jobs aren't
No.
even 9 to 5
Mm-mm.
anymore.
No.
Um,
It's a 24/7.
and it's just life
Yeah.
in general. How do you juggle and balance that so that you are okay?
The one thing, writing things down, whether it's post-its, things that you
Mm-hmm.
might forget or remember, just put post-its everywhere. One of the things that has helped me through. I try to write my notes on my phone, and there are times that, I miss something, and then I
Mm-hmm.
have to say, just as long as you get to it, you'll be fine. Because one of the things that I've learned is that it's okay to fumble, get yourself
Uh-huh.
back up, learn from it, and keep going. There is no magic formula to all of it. It really isn't. You have to be transparent to everyone. You have to
Mm-hmm.
let them know what your goal is. Some people might not understand it, just like anything else. They might say, oh, but you're your own boss. Yeah, but you know what? I have people depending on me.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's my regular full-time job, I have bosses that are dependent on me, and whether it's my paparazzi customers, my customers that are looking forward to me, that I committed to something and I need to deliver, because if you don't deliver, they're going to find someone that will deliver because they're depending on you.
Absolutely.
And then I have the teams. We are invited to Zoom meetings, we're invited to regular meetings, or we have things that are coming up, and there are commitments, things to enrich myself. So transparency is the way that you need to be. You need to put out there what you're willing to sacrifice and what you're not, and let it be transparent. And then
Mm-hmm.
when you are successful, thank the people, especially your
Yes.
family and friends, who have been supportive. My wife, today, actually, she invited me to go to my niece's house. And I was like, I have my Zoom thing. She said, oh my God, I totally forgot. No, 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 that's more, not to say that my niece is less important, but she
Right.
knows what my goal is. And it's just being transparent. And I haven't been transparent as I have been now with my friends and my family. So I have to say that I might not be the most organized person. Transparency has
Mm-hmm.
helped because people will keep you in track. Um, if not, you will too, because it's out there. So there
Absolutely.
is no magic formula. Just know that your support is there, and it's okay that if you don't do it, that that you didn't do it, and then you do it, and you own it. Just
Mm-hmm.
own your mistakes and learn from them, because that's the best way to say it.
Absolutely.
There's no formula. I wish there
Yeah.
was.
If we could figure it out, you know how rich we would be, right? Because we would just bottle it and
If
sell
I
it.
had, yeah, I would. I would put a little pink thing on it, bow it, and say, "Hey, here it is."
Yes.
But there isn't.
So for those of
There
you who
really
don't
isn't.
know, Iris loves pink. She loves pink. Her
Oh,
office is painted pink,
yes,
from top to bottom.
everyone knows. Yes,
So
yes,
so
the
so
pink.
paparazzi was just a natural thing
Yeah,
because
it really
paparazzi pink.
was.
So you are, I think you're a phenomenal leader, because I've worked
Thank
with you
you.
for a long period of time. And tell me what some of those skills that you brought into your business that's helping you to be a leader. Now, part of being a leader is that we have teams, and you haven't built a team as of yet outside of yourself.
Mm-mm.
But when you're a leader of yourself to begin with. But what
Mm-hmm.
skill sets did you bring to the table to help you be a phenomenal leader in your business?
You know, um, Being a leader takes a certain talent, right? Because you have to make sure that you are always there for your teammates,
Mm-hmm.
that you're there to listen to them, to make sure that um, you don't give them all the answers, but challenge them in terms of helping them be able to say, okay, let's work this out and see how that individual can come up with the suggestion and the ideas. Um, there are a lot of individuals that probably are not sure if they want to do something like this, and
Mm-hmm.
they're scared to ask and not have that, one-to-one confidence in themselves or in their lead. I know that I can, that confidence, or help them build that confidence, because I know what it is to struggle. I know what it is to not be able to know where your next meal is going to be, or, growing up in a Latin Hispanic family, where, it's a struggle. So I know that struggling it's going to be part of it. And I know that I can bring that helping hand, and if
Mm-hmm.
at any point in time someone needs something, I am there for them. I also bring the ability to make things fun. My thing is always lift things up, make things, give people responsibilities to help themselves, to actually bring on other people. So it
Mm-hmm.
actually helps when, you make things fun for them, because maybe they're not getting that much fun in their lives. And, being able to believe in,
Right.
give them, if they make one sale versus 100 sales, you know what, it is challenging, no matter if it's that first sale or if it's a
Mm-hmm.
hundred. You should be in the rah-rah, and be able to just, help them out. I think the first thing is bringing a team together, is to making sure that we tap on to all the talents, right? If we have someone that is not a visual person,
Mm-hmm.
that, what, I have I'm able to visualize something. Okay, tell me what it is that you want to do. What is it that what focus, what is your fix of, who do you want to reach out to? Is
Mm-hmm.
it someone in Spanish? I can help you with that. And I was thinking about, even that, bringing in more individuals, probably they're not comfortable with their English. It's okay. I will help you. We will help each other.
Absolutely.
So it's helping. It's being there as a leader, being able to listen, to be able to come together and come up with ideas and suggestions. And when you're struggling, if you're struggling, I'm struggling, because again, we're all in this together. So I just
Mm-hmm.
say that's the type of leader that I can be for any team person that wants to join, or anybody that wants to join my team. That would be a phenomenal thing that we can do, because we'll be all on top of you too, or part of you. So it's like, we all grow together.
That is so true. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in leadership matters. The team that you join matters, and
Hmm.
anyone who is inspired to be part of your team, I
Right.
already know is going to get a great leader, because I can attest to that myself. But yes, you do have other leaders, and you have access to an entire team
Hmm.
that wants to succeed and wants to help you succeed. Um, we have great
Correct.
uplines that who have what we like to call the pink print, to help guide us, and who gone through things so that we
Hmm.
don't have to go through things, who have made mistakes and learned the lessons so they can teach us the lessons. So, and then as people
Hmm.
come into the business, you're going to do the same things. You're going to make your mistakes, and then you're going to learn the
Hmm.
lessons so you can be able to teach your team, okay, well, listen, don't do it this way because X, Y, and Z is going to happen. This is the way that you do it so that you can see A,
Hmm.
B, and C. So,
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
the great thing. Leadership and the team that you join matters. And I know that anyone who becomes a part of your team, just on you alone, is going to get a lot. And then you have the collective, like we like to do, side by side. That's what we do. We work side by side
Hmm.
together. Um, what have you learned about yourself since we've started doing this?
Well, what I've learned is that uh, I was very introvert, believe it or not, as a- as incredible as that is. Even though I've actually been there for people, I've always put myself out there more than I can chew. I've always
Mm-hmm.
been an introvert in terms of who I am. So, for instance, if I'm not an okay day, um, if I have challenges of, everything, all the selfies that I put out there were difficult for me, because not so much of printing it and writing, but more
Mm-hmm.
of taking pictures. Standing there, I could tell you how many times it took me to take one selfie. It took me like 500 pictures to take one, to write out what are the things that I'm going to work on, and everything I put on there was to what I'm trying to accomplish, or
Mm-hmm.
I have accomplished. So I found that I am very self-conscious, which has stemmed from many things, or many probably verbiage that I've heard, things that I've seen, and just in the 2 months, I have evolved in my lives.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten people that have told me, "My God, you look so different." I've gotten friends that have actually said, "Wow, this is a side of you I've never seen. You've put you became vulnerable in a sense because you put yourself out there."
Right.
And it's true. It's heartfelt. And I can cry on this one, but it's very heartfelt. So this has become a bigger than I had imagined. So any
Mm-hmm.
little challenge that I have, I try to overcome it, because I'm like, okay, you're not going to overcome me. I'm going to overcome you, because selling jewelry can just be a prop. But when you're putting yourself out there with the product, you stand by the product, and you stand by your logo and your name. So
Absolutely.
it's become bigger than just a $5 item.
Yeah.
So I've
And
learned that.
a lot of people don't understand that until they have become a part of this business, that it is really more than just the $5 jewelry. We sell jewelry. We are jewelry
Yeah.
sellers,
Yeah.
but it's more than that. It's about the hope. It's about finding yourself. It's about finding your voice.
Hmm.
It's about so many things that you learn when you get here, and you learn these things and you grow into them as you're making money selling $5 jewelry. But it was $5 jewelry. Um,
Oh, I've
so
learned that.
so there are going to be a lot of people out there who are watching now or in the future, and they might
Hmm.
be considering becoming a paparazzi independent consultant. Um, can you go into a little bit about how you make money as a consultant?
So this is one of the stages, or in the stage that I'm at, that I definitely have to improve in terms of informing the future team
Mm-hmm.
individual that's joining my team or want to join paparazzi. There are three different levels that you can come into, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can purchase, I believe it's the $99 one. You can purchase the middle one, which is I think 250, 275.
299.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
299.
299, and then there's a 499. Correct.
Correct.
And then, the way you make money is the item itself sells for itself. Obviously, if you build your clientele, you get up
Mm-hmm.
to 45%, and you can build even more depending on how much more you sell. So that is my understanding, and I'm trying to get better at this, and this is
Oh,
why
you're
Priscilla
fine.
will
You.
correct me on this. And it's more than just the 45%, because obviously in the beginning you will have to, if you purchase the lower end one, you're going to need more jewelry. So I found that I got involved and I got the bigger package thanks to, I was thinking already, because I'm a numbers person. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is ridiculous. If I buy a certain amount and I'm only bringing 100, then I'm going to need more jewelry, and it's probably going to take time and my everything else. So my option is, if you can, invest a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger package, and I believe it's the 499, comes with a free ticket to Vegas. So I already have it. So I'm hoping I put it out there in the universe that we will have a live show.
We
Put
are
it out there
going
in
to
the
be
universe.
celebrating in
Um,
Vegas. We will be in Vegas
Celebrate somewhere.
celebrating.
And you know what? And I know the struggle. I know struggles are real. And if you cannot, and the only thing that you really, it's investment. Remember, you're investing in yourself, and it's
Right.
going to go fast and it's going to go quick.
Right.
Um, but my recommendation is to start a little bit higher, due to the fact of
Mm-hmm.
everything that you get in there. I don't have the information in front of me, and I know that you
That's all
can
right.
you can
I
give
can
us
go
more on
into it a
that.
little bit more.
Um, okay.
So,
But
go ahead.
no. So basically, if you do join, it's an investment. It's not just an investment. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jackie. It's not just an investment in just the product. You also get a lot of items to help your business. So you might get
Mm-hmm.
the flat bust on there to put your jewelry. You also get the hooks to actually put on a pegboard,
Yes.
to display your jewelry. You get a
Mm-hmm.
lot of items. Even you get a calendar that's not dated, obviously, because you need to start it whenever you get it and whenever you
Mm-hmm.
start. And you get a lot of material to begin your business. So it's not just the product, but you
Right.
get marketing material,
Mm-hmm.
which I enjoyed, because there were a lot of things that, to be honest with you, I didn't read it all up front. I got a lot of stuff, and all I focused was on the jewelry.
Well,
But
that's what
then I
we do.
said, but then, I started saying, I have questions. And then, the more I was listening to everyone, it's like, okay, we're not gonna give you all the answers. You need to do a little research. So then I started, just recently opened that one up, thanks to Shanira, who actually reminded me that, the host information. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember seeing it, and it was in my packet. Checklist and things that you have. So it's not just the jewelry. So to say, hey, you're on your own, but it's everything that comes with it, all your
Absolutely.
marketing, all
Mm-hmm.
your information to start your business. So
Uh-huh.
that's what I appreciated, because you didn't have to buy extra stuff to start your business. We're giving you the starter kit to start
Mm-hmm.
you off, to start the business.
Correct. Yeah, so that is one of the greatest things that I find about when you decide to make that leap.
Mm-hmm.
We get these what we call businesses in a box. And yes, as you explained before, we have um, three different starter kits that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
And it is truly an investment. We have the $99 kit. It comes with 35 pieces of jewelry. It comes with the
Yeah.
the things you were talking about, the display bust, the the I want to say the calendar,
The calendar.
the agenda book. It comes with the marketing and branding materials in
Mm-hmm.
there. But you get 35 pieces of amazing jewelry. It's all a sample size of all the different styles and variety
Mm-hmm.
that we have so that you can get familiar with them. Um, that is going to go pretty fast, realistically
Mm-hmm.
speaking, because once you open it, you're going to start picking out stuff you want for yourself. And
Oh,
then you're
that
going to
is
sell
true.
it. Then you're going to sell the rest. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next kit is the $299 kit. That's our small home party kit. It
Mm-hmm.
comes with 120 pieces of jewelry and all the other stuff in the that's in the box. And then the large kit is a $499 kit, and that has, in addition to 200 pieces of jewelry, it also has the um, free ticket to our annual convention in Vegas. And
Mm-hmm.
that, if you really think about it, that alone is worth it. First of all, every kit that you're actually going to earn your investment back plus profit,
Back,
which is
correct.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then the large home party kit has the convention ticket, and that's valued at anywhere from $150 to $200. So if you really think about it, if you spend $500 on that box, you're automatically going to get about $200 back in the form of you don't have to pay for your convention ticket. And we get to spend 4 days in Vegas.
Yep.
And the energy and the excitement, first of all, one of the things that's really great is that you get to meet all these people from all the country. And we talk to people every single day that we have yet to meet physically in person. And sometimes the first time you meet them is at convention. So if you can imagine cultivating a relationship with someone for months, for a year, and then you get to see them in one space, it's just such amazing energy and synergy at these conventions that we have. We do recognition for all of the hard work that we do all year long.
Mm-hmm.
We have a black and white gala, we have award ceremony, we have so much fun. So if you are interested in joining Iris's team, we definitely welcome you.
Yes.
There are actually 3 ways that we make money. I want to make that. We buy our jewelry wholesale for $2.75 plus tax on $5.
Yes.
Then we sell it for $5 plus tax. And there's where you make an instant 45% profit in your hand. Because you bought the jewelry, you own the jewelry. It's not that you're waiting for paparazzi to send you anything. Once you sell it, you put the money in your hand. That's your immediate profit. We sell our jewelry
Mm-hmm.
everywhere we want to. That's legal for us to be selling jewelry. The second way we make money is through a free website. Paparazzi gives you the
Mm-hmm.
minute you hit join and you take care of all the things that you need to do as far as signing up. Your website is up and operational for you right then and there. You can give your link to your family, to your friends, to your coworkers, to your sorority sisters, to your butcher, to your baker, to your candlestick maker. You can give your link to everyone, let them go shopping. And the great thing about that is that when they shop your website, Paparazzi is going to package it and ship it out to them. And there's nothing that you need
Mm-hmm.
to do other than reach out to your customer and say, hey, thank you so much for supporting me. I got your order and it will be sent out to you. And then
Mm-hmm.
you'll collect your 45% from Paparazzi the following month after the month is
Right.
closed. And then the third way we make money is through team building. And Paparazzi will reward you a commission check on a monthly basis based on how you're leading your team and growing your team. And that's not coming from your team at all. It's not coming out of any of their profits or anything. This is just Paparazzi's way of saying thank you. And I do believe Jackie may have
Mm-hmm.
posted in the link in here. You can click the link and see the average earnings of a paparazzi consultant. So you can see what the low end of a commission check would look like from
Mm-hmm.
paparazzi, what the high end would look like, and then what the median would be. And this is strictly not including any money that you would make from your sales that you do personally.
Correct.
But I just want to do that in case anybody had any interest. And you can always click the link to see that. So people are going to join your team, and they're going to get Iris,
Yes.
and they're going to get Priscilla or Olive, because depending on when you met me, I'm Olive and I'm Priscilla to other people, but you'll get me.
Yeah,
You'll
I
get
know. I'm like Priscilla Olive.
that's all right. Wherever you know me is how you know me. But we're here, and that's the one thing that I really, really love about this. It's not a journey where you're alone. You have a support system that will hold you accountable for whatever goals that you're setting. okay, that will help you to navigate the process
Hmm.
of being an entrepreneur, because this is brand new to a lot of people. A lot of people have never done this before, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, I can't sell this and I can't do that." You know, you can do whatever you tell yourself that you can do, but we're going to be here to support
Hmm.
you and to help you work through the process. So I'm looking forward to people joining your team. Let people know the name of your business,
Yes.
and you always go to your website.
It, sure. It's Prettier in Bling. So it's prettierinbling.com. So as simple as that.
So you can go there to shop for the amazing jewelry, as well as
Yes.
if you want to join, there's a link there that you can just join. Click
Hmm.
join now, and Iris will
Hmm.
get a notification as soon as you do that. And Iris and I will be talking to you to get you up and acclimated also. And we look
Yes.
forward to having you as part of our team. Um, if anyone has any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in there in the comments. We are happy to answer them. And Iris, if you have any last words, anything you want to say to the
No,
peoples.
yeah. I have to say, and I want to thank everyone who has supported me in the journey, Priscilla slash Olive. Shanira has been great from the team, A. Marie, Jackie, who's in the back end, writing up things in the back end. And everyone else, Chris, who I also know from my office. She also works in not in my department, but in another department. And
Hmm.
we're all coming along, and there's a lot of other people that have helped me, whether it's just sharing their day, saying good morning, their motivation. Obviously, Star for her motivational series; those are very impacting, and you did prepare. She will tell you, but
She's gonna
her
give it to you
truth
raw.
is it's not even right, but it's not even the truth. It's just things that we need to hear, that if someone
Hmm.
took the time to just say it honestly, we would learn, but people sometimes are too shy to say something. So
Yeah.
but everyone here, I have to say that if you do join my team, you will not only just get things to grow in your business, but grow as an individual, and you will see it immediately, because I've seen it in less than 2.5 months. I've seen myself grow, and it
Hmm.
has to do with the people here, and
Well, if there
success
are
by
no
design.
questions, yes, success is never accidental. It is always intentional. We are star
No.
quality also.
Yes.
We are trendsetters. We are millionaires in the making. We have an amazing, amazing lineage of women who are supporting us. So if no one has any questions, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. We love you. I'm having a ball doing this. I'm hoping that you guys are really enjoying this series also.
Yes.
Um, Next week, I get to talk to um, one of my business partners, one of my buddies. And this is why I say that you get to know people from all over this country. Had I not joined Paparazzi, I never would have met her. We don't see each other very often because we're in different states. But Rashawn Turner is going to be my guest next Wednesday, and she lives in Chicago. So
Wow.
we're going to spend some time talking. She calls me Auntie, Auntie O, and we're going to have a great time talking. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me and Iris tonight.
Oh,
I will be back next week with
yes.
Rashawn. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to Iris to join her team. Oh, and also, if there's
Mhm.
any consultant who shared this video, asked you to watch it, please don't hesitate to reach out to them directly about joining their team, because they, took a moment to share this video, and they knew we would be talking about paparazzi, so it might have just been a way to help you learn a little bit more about the business. So just take a moment, if you have somebody, a consultant invited you to watch this, to just reach out to them if you have questions about joining their team. But guys, have a phenomenal
Mhm.
Wednesday, and we will be back next week. Iris, again, thank you, and love you and appreciate you. I will
Thank
be
you.
back in a little bit for a quick
Same
live
for me.
to show some jewelry. So if you guys like these earrings, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I'll be back for a quick live. It's not going to be a long one. It's going to be an in and out. But have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
You're
Bye bye.
welcome.